Imagine this. It's 3 a.m. The baby is crying. You haven't slept in what feels like days, and you'd give anything for just a few hours of uninterrupted rest. What if I told you there's a solution that sounds like it's straight out of a sci-fi movie, but is closer to reality than you think? What if you could buy an AI humanoid robot to take care of your baby? Let's dive into this fascinating and maybe a little controversial topic. The idea of a robot nanny isn't new to science fiction, but today, with advancements in artificial intelligence and robotics, it's becoming a tangible possibility. We're talking about machines designed to be gentle, patient, and incredibly responsive robots that can learn your baby's unique cries, feeding schedules, and sleep patterns. So, what would this AI caregiver actually do? Picture a robot equipped with advanced sensors that can monitor your baby's vital signs, heart rate, breathing, and temperature minus 24/7 without ever getting tired. It could alert you instantly if anything is amiss. For feeding, it could prepare a bottle to the perfect temperature. Hold the baby at the optimal angle to prevent colic, and even burp them afterwards. It would know exactly when the next feeding is due, ensuring your little one is always nourished on schedule. And what about those endless diaper changes? An AI nanny could handle that too, with a gentle touch and impeccable hygiene. It could even detect the early signs of diaper rash and apply cream as needed. The robot could be programmed with an infinite library of lullabies and stories, soothing your baby to sleep with a calm, consistent voice. It could rock the cradle with a perfectly steady rhythm that never falters. One of the biggest arguments for an AI caregiver is safety and reliability. A robot doesn't have bad days. It doesn't get distracted by a text message or feel overwhelmed. Its actions are based on data and pre-programmed safety protocols. For example, it could be programmed to never leave the baby unattended, to recognize potential hazards in the room, and to ensure the baby is always sleeping in a safe position to reduce the risk of SIDS. The robot's cameras could also provide a constant, secure live stream to your phone, so you can check in on your baby from anywhere, anytime, with complete peace of mind. Now, let's talk about early childhood development. This is where things get really interesting. An AI nanny could be an incredible educational tool. It could engage your baby with age-appropriate games, introduce them to different languages, and use lights and sounds to stimulate their cognitive development. Imagine a robot that adapts its interactions as your child grows, moving from simple sensory play for an infant to teaching the alphabet to a toddler. It could track developmental milestones and provide you with detailed progress reports, highlighting areas where your child is excelling and where they might need more stimulation. Of course, the big question on everyone's mind is, what about the human touch? Can a robot truly replace the warmth of a parent's hug or the comfort of a familiar voice? This is the most critical part of the conversation. The goal of an AI nanny shouldn't be to replace parents, but to support them. It's about freeing you from the exhaustive, repetitive tasks so you can focus on what truly matters: bonding with your child. Think about it. Instead of spending your precious time washing bottles, folding laundry, and pacing the floor at 3 a.m., you could be rested, present, and ready to enjoy those magical moments. You could have more quality time for cuddles, for reading stories together, for making eye contact and building that deep, emotional connection that is so crucial for a child's well-being. The AI robot handles the work of childcare, allowing you to focus on the love of parenting. The technology is evolving at an incredible pace. Companies are already developing robots with soft, skin-like materials and facial expressions designed to appear friendly and non-threatening. They're using machine learning to help robots understand and respond to human emotions. A robot could learn to recognize a baby's smile and smile back, or detect signs of distress and offer a comforting pat. Of course, there are ethical considerations to address. We'd need strict regulations around data privacy and security. Who has access to the video feeds and the data collected about your child? How do we prevent these devices from being hacked? And how do we ensure that reliance on an AI caregiver doesn't negatively impact a child's social and emotional development? These are important questions that developers and society as a whole need to answer, but the potential benefits are just too significant to ignore. For single parents, for parents of multiples, or for families without a strong support network. An AI caregiver could be a life-changing resource. It could help reduce parental burnout and postpartum depression, creating a healthier and happier home environment for everyone. It's not about outsourcing love. It's about getting the help you need to be the best parent you can be. So, would you buy an AI humanoid robot to take care of your baby? It's a future that's no longer just a fantasy. It's a complex, exciting, and potentially revolutionary development in the world of parenting. The day might soon come when you walk into a store not to buy a crib or a stroller, but to choose the perfect robotic companion to help you raise your child. What do you think? Is this an amazing innovation or a step too far? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your perspective on this. Thanks so much for watching, and if you found this topic as fascinating as I do, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more explorations into our amazing future. See you next time.